Hey, good morning, everyone. This is a special broadcast of Barkhouse, a community alert. We want to thank everyone for coming and joining us. With us today, we have Jess Williams he's the editor from Las Cruces Bulletin, and you may have noticed that he was on our show last week, and we thought he did such a great job, and he's such a community resource that we thought we'd bring him on because we have a bit of an issue and we need your help. Koko.
Well, hi, Kathy. Hello, Jess. Good to see you guys. I know we spoke just recently, but yeah, like Kathy said, we need some help, and we've kind of done our best to lend an assist to the Animal Services Center. Right now, we have 40 dogs that we have pulled from the Animal Services Center. Well, I should say 40 dogs and counting, because we have 2 pregnant mama dogs right now who are looking to have a litter pretty much any time now. So, we've got a decent amount of animals, and the plan was originally we had 3 flights scheduled on the 7th, 14th, and 23rd to transport them out. We had our receivers ready in California, I believe Idaho, and somewhere in the Pacific Northwest. I don't remember specifically who, but unfortunately we had a little bit of an issue, a little snafu that happens from time to time in transport. Our flight partner, Pet Rescue Pilots, the plane that they had set aside for us to transport with for those 3 flights, we had some engine trouble. One of the engines is requiring some needed repair, and so that actually is going to put us about 3 weeks until we're able to get off the ground again. And so right now we're talking about some kind of contingency solutions about what we can do in the meantime, because our receivers are ready to take these dogs in. Many of them have homes already ready to go, adoption applications on file, and or fosters, waiting to put them somewhere. So we're looking for, kind of what can we do right now to keep this thing flowing. So that's why we brought Jess Williams. Kathy talked about it briefly. Jess, you're a man of the community that knows. I like to say everybody from my perspective. But what do you think we can do? To kind of push this along and keep moving up until that 3 weeks comes and we can start flying again.
Well, the very first thing that I would recommend is that you reach out to the 2 airports in Dona Ana County. You've got the Las Cruces International Airport on I-10, and then you've got the Dona Ana County International Jetport at Santa Teresa, right near the port of entry. The general manager in Las Cruces is Andy Hume. The general manager in Santa Teresa is Bill Provance. And both of those gentlemen are going to have extensive contacts within the aviation community, because anybody who owns a plane is likely got it parked at one of those 2 facilities or hangared. And so when you tell them what your mission is, what you're seeking to do, and how many animals you're trying to transport, they're going to know immediately, or almost immediately, who's got the right aircraft to reach out to and ask for assistance. So that would be my very first move. I know that Stallman Farms has an airstrip, and I believe that they have a plane. So that's another possibility. I don't know who the contact would be out there.
Well, awesome. That would be great. I guess I hope that somebody in the community would be willing to step up and lend an assist. Because what we're doing is just trying to. We want to still continue to be able to pull more animals from the Animal Services Center, since we talked about in the last broadcast. They've been hit with COVID, and they've been kind of brought down to what they can do with the staff that they've got. They're kind of at bare bones capacity, and so our job is to try to pull as many that we can from there and get these sent, because we've got receivers who have that capacity that is needed right now. So I guess my hope is somebody in the community will hear our message and kind of see that it's not Barkhouse, it's not just ASCMB, it's the whole community right now that has a need for this to continue to happen, while we're delayed that 3 weeks.
Right, and in the meantime, when we think about everything that we did in the last couple of weeks, pulling out 40 dogs and some mamas and puppies, we were over at the shelter. We pulled them out. We had all the anticipation of going back once we had them transported to bring other dogs out as well. And now we're kind of in a standstill and in between. So we've got volunteers that are over at the county building where we have the dogs right now, and we really need to have people that can help us. So we're going to give you some links that will allow you to, we don't want you to foster at this particular time. We want you to help to volunteer so that we can get these dogs out of the county building. And I know a lot of people have said, well, why don't you go and transport? Transport is an option, but it's not the best option.
And you mean ground transport?
Yeah, what did I say?
You just said transport in general, but I know you meant ground transport.
Hey, listen, I'm old. I can go ahead and I can mess up once in a while. I'm entitled. So the reason we asked Jess to come on is because of the fact that there are so many different organizations. I'm relatively new. I know Koko knows a lot of them, but these organizations, somehow there's a lot of red tape to go through. So hoping that maybe there's somebody that is kind of that light and or that knight in shining armor that says, we can help you. We don't want to give up the opportunity to have these dogs be placed in homes that people want them right now. You know yourself, we're calling it, we want them to be home for the holidays. Mm-hmm. Because if they can be home for the holidays, you know how after the holidays are over, what good is it? It's the same kind of feeling here. We want them to be home and people want them right now. So,
yeah. And to add to that point, and we also want to, kind of alleviate what's going on at the shelter, let their people be most effective in, by us pulling more animals and reducing the population that's there right now. If we could continue to cycle this and, get these dogs that we've got in the court hold facility to the places that are already ready to receive them, then we can take more from the animal service center. Because our volunteers, they're working, they're ready to, to roll. And these dogs that are at the court hold building, they're being cared for. And,
right.
things are rolling there, but it isn't allowing us to, continue our pulling, continue, are sending right now. So I don't really, if we could not be delayed 3 weeks, that would be ideal to me. So we can keep that going. And then once, the plane is repaired at that 3 week mark, then we'll get right back into the motion of everything. But we just need a short-term assist, from people that can come in and keep us rolling.
Well, I would make 2 points. One, you should, in terms of volunteers, you should likely reach out to Clint Thacker, who has a long list of volunteers who currently can't go into the facility until the quarantine is over.
Good idea. Excellent idea.
He's got people who are interested in critters and helping out. They're familiar with the protocols at the ASCMV, and so they can hit the ground running. The second point that I would make is that I'm glad that you have partnered with this outfit that is going to do the transports, the air transports, once the aircraft is functioning again. But I also think that if you reach out to the 2 airport managers and seek their help in the local community, what you'll find is people are willing to step up. And if you had a local partner in addition to the outfit that you're working with, you could do more transports, and you could probably have a faster turnaround time with the local aviation community.
That's a great suggestion. Yeah, I would love to be able to do that. If somebody who is local in the community has a plane, they'd love to, even just ask us how it all works. We can definitely talk to you and see how they can get involved.
My strong suggestion is to reach out by telephone to the 2 airport managers and explain exactly what you're explaining to your audience here today, and take their temperature about how they feel about helping. I know both of these men, they're both very community minded. My guess is they're going to step right up and they're going to help you reach out into the aviation community. And once you do that, you may identify partners that you would have never thought of before.
Right.
And there may be people out there who would be eager to do this.
Right, and there's the side of me that says I'm glad this happened, because now we know this is a an issue that could occur. And how did we react with it? I think that we did an excellent job because we are reaching out. We're saying, okay, we're going to solve this problem. We will get through this. We see where some of the issues could be. So the next time, if it ever happens again, we won't let it happen. That's the real truth. What?
If it were to happen again, if you do your homework now to reach out into the aviation community, even if it takes 6 months to identify somebody, you're still on track to have a local partner or more.
Right. Yeah, we totally understand it. Well, we love the partners we have, and we do have more than one. It's it's an issue about weather and things like that. We've got a dog is my co-pilot, but they're down for the season now because they won't travel over the Rockies. So it has been our goal for a long time now to have a local plane that is a Barkhouse plane that is right here, so that we can control and also be able to do more transports. And then because of the fact that Barkhouse is a logistics transport program, that's the name of the game. So we've I mean, I don't want to say that we failed in any way. It has nothing to do with failing. Things happen, weather happens. We just didn't anticipate it would be 3 weeks. When we first heard that his plane needed a new engine, we thought, okay, maybe a week, but 3 weeks, that kind of puts us way behind. So we need, again, that's why we need the support. So Melissa, you might want to show some of the pictures of the dogs that are going to find the homes. And these are some of the puppies. Yeah. And Melissa, by the way, is our producer. She's Koko's wife, and she's producing this show, and she's doing an excellent job. It's her first time, and I'm very, very pleased. So look at these babies, these faces here. Oh, yeah.
So for anybody that might be seeing this broadcast, whether live or post production, these are the animals that we would be helping out right now, getting if we can find that knight in shining armor, as Kathy said, that is willing to come in and help. These are the very faces, these are the very creatures that you would be helping, right now. Like I said, they have homes awaiting them. It's just a matter of getting them from point A to point B. So, you talk about these different strategies, yes, we're definitely going to reach out to those airport managers. We're definitely going to, make the phone calls. We've got, that's always in our mission to do anything we can do to get this process forward. And that's what this video is about, that we're trying to, this is a plea to anybody who might see this, or if you know somebody that, might be interested in helping, this is our reaching out to you directly to say, hey, get in touch with us. We would love to partner with somebody right now.
Right.
Who's willing to help. And, there's grateful people, myself included, who would love to chat with you and see what we can do right now.
Right, and I want to put a little disclaimer on here. Now that we showed you the pictures of the dogs and the puppies and that, we are not trying to have them adopted. They are already spoken for. They either have a foster or they have somebody that is adopting them. So what we're asking is, these are the ones that are sitting in the county courthouse building, and we want to have them transported. So if anybody has a magic solution, that would be great. We want to thank you, Jess, for being on the show.
I'm happy to be here. I would like to clarify that the animals are not in the county courthouse building. They're in the court hold facility.
Oh, okay, yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry. See, I'm not familiar with
Briggs. It's, although the county owns it, it's not part of the government center on Motel Boulevard.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this area. For those that don't know, I just moved here from Phoenix, so I'm just getting used to the area. Thank you for clarifying that. All of a sudden, people would be going over to the county building. Yeah.
Where's the dogs?
What?
They'd be saying, "Where's the dogs?"
Yeah, right. Okay. Any closing thoughts, Koko?
No, it's as I said before, there's always lots of ways to help if you're interested in animal welfare at all. We've always got a need for fosters. We have a foster sign up on our website at barkhouse.org. We've got, we're always looking for even little things, blankets, towels, things that, you no longer need or, are willing to give. We need transport crates. We're always we're willing to take anything that anybody's willing to offer. If it's their time, I'm happy. If it's an airplane, I would be very, very happy right now. So if anything you guys can do, if please get in touch. We're happy to talk to you guys, and we can reward you with puppy cuddles and puppy breath. We got lots and lots of it. So thank you for anybody who's watching or who's interested. From the bottom of our hearts, we are very thankful for your time and your contributions.
Okay, and Jess, any final thoughts?
Just stay safe and healthy and wash your damn hands.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. And that concludes our show. So, Melissa, we're ready to end the broadcast.
Thank you.